When I saw my daughter paint her black doll white, I was really confused. This was clearly her favorite toy.
If I do the witch, she won't be allowed to go kindergarten.
Did your teacher tell you to do this?
When I found out she was facing racial discrimination, I immediately confronted the teacher, but when I questioned her, this white teacher acted all innocent. She refused to admit she was being racist, so to see her true colors, I pretended to forgive her, then reached out my hand to make peace. Sure enough, the white teacher kept a fake smile, but when she saw my black hand, she turned away and walked off. So I went home and told my wife everything.
She called dark-skinned children special. She almost managed to hide it, but she's definitely a racist.
Just as I was about to call the police, my wife stopped me. She said she had a better plan. The next day, my wife went to the kindergarten for a job and became that teacher's coworker. But then my daughter suddenly hugged my wife and called her mom. My wife thought she was exposed, but Emma assumed she had the wrong person because she always believed black people were not worthy of white people. So my wife took the chance to ask the teacher for hand sanitizer, pretending to dislike black people, trying to lure the teacher into revealing herself. But the teacher was too cautious. Instead, she scolded my wife for being racist. She even wanted to give her a one-on-one lecture.
Do you really think in 21st century that African American children are not as good as others?
It is obvious.
Once convinced my wife was on her side, the teacher dropped her mask. She began mocking how ugly black kids looked, saying they only discussed other children at school. And to get back at me for confronting her, she pulled out my daughter's backpack and stuffed other kids' toys inside. But she didn't know my wife was right there watching. When school ended, parents noticed their toys were missing, and when the principal showed up, the teacher immediately blamed my daughter. She even said in front of everyone that black families always had a habit of stealing, so their kids were the same. The principal stopped her right away, but she still looked certain. So I opened the backpack, but there was nothing inside.
What? But they were there, definitely.
Wait a minute. What made you think that?
That's when the teacher finally panicked. She accused my daughter again and said the new teacher could testify. That's when my wife stepped forward.
You want me to confirm that my child steals toys?
No, Claire, not your child. Lily.
Yes, Lily is my daughter, as she openly said today, but your racists couldn't fathom that.
After hearing the truth, the teacher went silent. Her crimes were all recorded.
I'm disgusted with fake presents. And you know, I work really hard to keep the children of other races out of our safe and friendly kindergarten. But sometimes it's really hard.
As expected, she was fired on the spot, and what awaited her was not just losing her job, but also being blacklisted from education and condemned by human rights groups and society.